Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hi, you guys. I hope you're having a good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Sorry, I'm up so late doing this, or it's past dinner time here. I wasn't feeling great today. Plus, we were having some issues with our modem in terms of uploading videos. That's why yesterday's video, I uploaded at a very strange hour. It was like 12 midnight when I uploaded it because that was finally when I was able to, but we've been having a lot of issues. So I wouldn't have been able to have uploaded anyways today had I done it earlier. But right now it's temporary, at least for now it's corrected. So here I am. Here we go. Megan was seen at a bookstore. It's called Godmother in Montecito. And it's one of the co-owners is Victoria Jackson, who is connected to WME, William Morris Agency Entertainment, whom she has been aligned with, and many others. People are saying this is what the comment section is about. Long gone is the receiving of 1 million for a speech or an appearance. Remember those days, you guys, when she said that they were going to, score high and just be like, ex-presidents doing speeches and getting huge sums of money. That's what she was after. Not going to happen. Yeah, another person said the microphone is her security blanket. We also have here, let's see, her meteoric fall from grace is one for the ages, another person said. She's apparently gifted at showing up and grifting. They don't think she was invited. She just grifted and popped in. You know how she likes to gate crash things? Some people were thinking she just totally gate crashed. She also is mirroring Diana. She wore a black outfit, and then if you put it side by side, they look identical. Small group, small room. Why the microphone? She's deluded and mentally unhinged. She's markled herself. What else? Let's see. Can't read my writing on that last one. She's never met a microphone that she didn't like. She's grasping at straws and trying to become relevant. Yikes. Who did her makeup? Lilibet or Stevie Wonder? Didn't have good makeup application. Old and contrived Meg, and another person said she looks like a psycho. Yeah. Another thing going on, Earl Spencer. Yeah, talking about Earl Spencer. They're both cash poor, and as the news feeds are saying that she's going to be going to his place. But then people are saying nope because they believe maybe she was blocked from going there. So that should be interesting. And they're trying to twist it and say that they're going to go to the UK for Christmas. So that's why that's popping up. But people are saying that Earl is twisted and a petty man. This is according to a comment. He's a twisted and petty man with Arrested Development, and this won't end well. Hapless Harry. They will feud, and, a feud's in the making. And basically, Megan's such a coward, she most likely won't show up. So they think that's probably just a lot of virtue signaling going on, some more fakery, and just trying to throw down and get more attention. There was another photograph that I saw where they were both wearing white. It didn't even look like Harry's body, to be quite honest. I was questioning whether or not it was his body because he looked extra wide from behind. I personally don't think it was him. And they plopped on and photoshopped the back of his bald head on the back. It didn't look like him. And they were doing full body hug, really uptight, close. And people are talking about how un-British it is that she does these full body hugs where, groin on groin, chest to chest. I mean, really tight. So people are really talking about that. And it's like they're trying to show, oh, we're loving, we're kind, we're happy. Basically trying to, mirror Catherine's video of hope, kindness, love of family, appreciation, not taking things for granted. So they're really trying to put out, hey, we're like that too. We're like that too. No, you're not. We don't believe it. So there's that. And attempting to overshadow her. And and they're both wearing white. So yeah. Anyways, what else is going on? Let's see. And this was definitely went on this last Friday, when they were saying their goodbyes. And it was just a very pathetic attempt to overshadow, said another person. And then another thing going on, apparently there's a video of Samantha Markle saying that, being interviewed, that Harry did indeed ask for Meghan's hand and that it was warm and kind. What did she say? She said it was quite positive. She said she wasn't at liberty to discuss it, that it was appropriate and warm, and basically that contrary to media speculation, he did indeed do it. But to me, this seems like a backpedaling spin, because I recall them bitching and moaning that it never occurred, but yet now we're hearing that it did occur. So which is true? This is starting to make them look like they're blowing smoke up everybody. So that's not sitting well on social media. So there's that. So anyways, the bookstore. So yeah, she has reduced herself to bookstores, you guys. And also it is said that she tried to, as we know that Eugenie was a mole, that they were trying to get Eugenie to write a book. So she's really into the whole book thing. And Harry was trying to get the other family members to think like him and write their own, sorrowful book of how horrible it is being in the bubble. Thinking if he just did his book and that they will do it too. All of them can do it. Really shows how far-fetched from reality he is, that seeing how it went for him, why would they? I mean, it really goes to show the level of mental illness. So let's get some cards and just general reading, because I am running out of questions here. I don't believe a lot of stuff I'm seeing right now. All I know I for sure believe is these two need a lot of help, a tremendous amount of help. And I'm starting to really question the Markles, because why backpedal? The whole backpedaling of wanting to go back, which I posted a very long post on there on TikTok about why she's sorrowful and wants to go back. It's all about getting the fuel resources. Everything failed, and it's called mortification of the narcissist, i.e. Narcissist collapse. And so this is where they want to take people off the shelf, hoover you, and go back in, and let's sweep it on the rug. Let's pretend nothing happened, and let's just start all over again, okay? Let's just do it. And if you don't, then, well, you're cruel. You're cruel. You're heartless. And that's basically, and then they get to continue to be the victim. So, whatever. So let's get some cards on the bookstore. And it was a very small crowd of just probably some housekeepers. She probably had her employees sitting there, too. It wasn't a room full of people. It was a very small room. So you wouldn't need a microphone in a small room like that. So that she's really being taken down that way. It just goes to show how much she loves the microphone. Sick addiction. I guess it's like a drug. All right. These two. The bookstore. What's up next? Yeah, they're desperate. They are so desperate. They are just at wit's end. So they're looking for support. Yep, go where celebrated, not tolerated. So this is what she's hoping for. She's trying to find support, trying to look like they have support, give the illusion of support. That's why the two of them were apparently two people were hugging. One, I'm not sure was even Harry, was hugging these people, full body, top to bottom hug. So they were doing the hug. They're hoping to basically, get some career advancement to end their difficulties, because after career advancement, after difficulties, maybe you can party, celebrate. So they're hoping to make it look like they are successful, like their faux engagements, their faux royal tour was successful. And here we are. So after so much difficulty, here we are. We've got this community vibe going on. So it was about sticking around the community. It's a community. So they like to pretend they live there, but they don't. So it's pretending we live here. We're still in the community. Let's pull all the people together. It's a women's circle of gatherings usually with this card. And it's work affiliations, and it's for career advancement. Also, it's also deemed that way with the Three of Cups. Some of these meanings you're going to capture from me is from me picking up other authors that write books and what they have to say about the different positions of the card. So you're going to hear me saying different things that you've never heard before, and that's one of them. As well as that is like a family reunion, celebration of life. It's a safety net card, so they're looking for a safety net, a soft place to land. They want friends. They want to look like they have friends. They want to look like they're bonding, because it comes after the Two of Cups, which is, Two of Cups is, you know, affection, romance, early stage relationships, sharing feelings and ideas, getting creative collaboration, balancing opposites, and then you go into the Three. So they're trying to make it look like, see, we're loving, we're romantic, we love each other. Harry and I are still together. These divorce rumors are not true at all. We're still so lovey-dovey, like William and Catherine, right? That's what they're trying to mirror. It's a mirroring technique is what they're doing. They don't really have it. It's all for show, all for show. Let's get to the challenging position. That popped. Challenging position. People are criticizing them. Yeah. So with the Page of Swords, it's very critical, unpleasant commentary that's been being said about them. And they don't like it. It's a challenge. It's a challenge because they're the problem child. They're like, that is the problem child card. I hope you could see this and there's no problem when I do that. And anyways, they push boundaries. They push boundaries. They know people are watching with the fine tooth comb. It's the spy card. They're going to claim everything's lies and gossip. And this is about investigating other people. So they feel like they're being watched because why? That's what they do. So they're expecting it. They know everyone's got their eyes on them and is going to talk about them. So they want people to talk. Even if it's negative fuel, positive fuel, it doesn't matter. Negative is more positive than positive fuel, because negative fuel, they can feel like, wow, they're just jealous of me. And so it really pumps up the ego. And as you probably already know, negative fuel is more powerful. So if it's harsh commentary, well, that's okay. At least it's better than nothing, right? Something's better than nothing kind of talk. And so, if you know, just give them something to talk about. And that's basically what they're doing. Focal point. Focal point. Focal point. Here we go. Focal point. We have here the Six of Swords, but they want to get out of stormy waters. They're not doing well. They're just, it's a bad, they feel, okay, we got to transition out of this. We really need to leave. We need to leave this painful place for more potential. They don't want to stay in Montecito. They want to go to the UK. They want to be working royals. They want to get right back where they left. It's the incubus succubus after causing war, because before the Six of Swords comes the Five of Swords. So basically they did the battle and betrayal. Nobody's backing down with the Five of Swords. So it goes into the Six of Swords. And now they're like, okay, now we need to get out of this. We need to go to a safer place after conflicts. So they want to go somewhere else. They don't truly want to be where they're at. They didn't like being where they're at. It was just all for show. Let's get to the past position. Whoa, past position. There it is. Past position is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They're going broke. Why? They have no money. Divorce, separations, estrangement, made poor investment, money losses, and they claim the family was nasty. And that no longer serves them, because they're like, well, we shouldn't have said that. We shouldn't have said that, because now we really need those comforts of life for generations and generations to come. And we need that comfort. We need the reunion. And they're not getting what they want. So this is just all for show. Let's go into the future. The future. The future. The future here, they want hope and healing with the Five of Pentacles. So they're trying to put out, oh, we're so moral. We're so moral. We have hope now. And, you know, we're not feeling any shame. We're just going to rebuild, and we're going to do a U-turn and go right back to the family. We're doing a U-turn, and we found God. It's the found Jesus position. And basically, they're going to act like they've done deep shadow work. They're going to do shame. That is shame avoidance still, though. They're going to, trying to emerge from bankruptcy. They need a turning point. They need a sanctuary to hide in. They need people to have a renewed interest in them. They know that they are to blame for themselves for lacking morals and social ills. And they're in shame avoidance. So this is like trying to give them that hope in that position. With the Five in reverse is trying to accept. Will you accept the fact that we fucked up? Oops, excuse me. I didn't say that. And will you take us back now? Sorry, shouldn't have said the F word. Yes, but I did. Oh, well, let's carry on. And can we overcome it? Can we overcome it? And let's return to the fold. I want to return to the fold. I got to go back home. So this is all about going back home. They're really trying hard, you guys. They are trying hard. I think that might be the only second, or maybe I've said the F-bomb a couple times in 5.5 years. Oh, well, you heard it. Hopefully they still monetize me. There we go. And they're calculating, and it's mental illness, and it's mirroring. Oh boy, there it is, mirroring. Mirroring Catherine, and she's calculating it, and she's strategized this. Megan did it herself, but she's just one sick puppy. And she wants to hide her truths. That's why she wants to go back to the fold of the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That too came from a new book with the reversals that I got. This is returning to the fold. From estrangement to going back to the fold. So they want to avoid that estrangement. And it is total shame avoidance still. And she knows she's cold and calculated and heartless, basically. Queen of Swords doesn't wear her heart on a sleeve. She's not emotionally invested, in essence. And she just wants to mirror Catherine, and she just wants to get back and mirror and get back into the fold. She knows she has to mirror the fold, but she knows that she's going to be criticized, and there's going to be harsh conversations, and that she also knows she's not going to be able to, and that she's looking for any support so she can look like she has support, which might elevate her and help her cause and going back for whatever she's planning here with this calculating card of the Queen of Swords. She's going to act like she's a truth teller. She's going to act like she's calling out her own ignorance, which she did say, oh, I regret calling them racist. Well, regret's a little too late. And so that's why she called out her own ignorance. Can I come back now? Can I just do it, please? Please take me back. They really think they can do what they want and then get everything back the way it was, like a child. Like she's just coming off her timeout seat from the corner. She's trying to act like she's a professional, and she knows everyone's going to be talking, because the Three of Pentacles is like chit-chat, small conversation. People are having little brief conversations as well. So with the Three of Pentacles, she's stability focused. She's focused on, I got to get some stability. I need to get going here. She wants it to be complete. She wants all efforts and rewards to come flying to her. If I do this, maybe they'll accept me. This is being accepted back in too with the three, because then with that three, what do you have? Oh, okay, you made the right move now, Megan. Now we'll give you opportunities. Why don't you come back in and we'll give you some creative endeavors, and we'll expand you. We can have some expansion here. We'll pump you up, Megan. But it's not going to happen. So she's really doing things, acting like she's doing all the right moves now. In hindsight, she could have done this before. She didn't want to do it before, but now she's willing to be a team player. It's the teamwork makes the dream work. And so she's just thinking, okay, now I can make all the right moves now. I'm going to put all my ideas into fruition, and maybe my dream will come true. And then they'll see whatever talents I have, and they can utilize it. So that's the feeling in the situation. It's backwards for me, so I was a little off there. Outside influences, outside influences, outside influences. There we go. Outside influences. Oh, yeah, she made all the wrong moves, and everybody knows it, and everything's going wrong. She didn't hit the money well. She didn't get the lottery. She's not getting $1 million per speech. Nobody wants her in Hollywood. No one wants her in the Democratic Party. No one wants her, period. So it's bad karma, bad luck, not going to happen. Sorry, Megan. It's a complete fail and a negative turning point because she did everything wrong, and she cannot travel in. She's not allowed to. She's faking it. She's really not allowed to be on the soil. They did hold her back at the airport and held her off to the side at one point in time. She's not allowed, and she knows it. So this is her putting out stories that she's allowed to go in and travel in. It's a travel card, too. You see that globe there. You know, I'll see my opportunities, but it's roadblock. With the 2 wands in reverse, she's been roadblocked. So this is a cancellation of a trip or project. She's got to choose a path now. What am I going to do? So she's choosing this creative path. If I just do these maneuvers and say, I'm sorry, I should never said that, then maybe they'll unblock me. Maybe they'll unblock me, and then maybe I can go in and that roadblock will be opened, and then I can be more determined and make solid plans, and there's no more waiting. She's tired of waiting. She doesn't want to wait anymore. Why? Because they're going broke. They're going absolutely broke. They're absolutely facing divorce and bankruptcy, and she is desperate. So this is a desperate attempt by a narcissist hitting a mortification, not collapse. And she's able to crawl out of bed just enough to go stand in front of women with the microphone in front of a small crowd and look confident. But actually, she really didn't. She didn't look so great. Then we have here the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So they're running out of money. There is no wealth or security left for them, and they're being told no. And they're not getting the security they want. They can't afford the security in California. They can't afford to protect themselves. Poor judgment. They're not self-sufficient. It's like young kids went out there thinking, I'm going to try and, after I started a fight and I left, now and created a war, I can come back now, can I? Because I screwed up. I screwed up and I don't have money. I'm not handling issues too well. I don't have a career and I have no money. And there is no cornucopia. There's nothing in front of me that's going to look good for me. So that's another thing. And they're getting what they fear, both of them. And that's unfulfilled. And it's coming to a negative completion. A very negative completion for Meghan and Harry. And it is coming towards that end of the cycle, because then it goes up to the 10, which this is already a 10. Everyone out in the world is saying, you're already there, honey, because the karma wheel's in reverse. This is a 10 and it's in reverse and it's already negative and it's already hit you. It's already hit her and she realizes it and she can't cope with it. So she still wants people to talk about her. She still wants that dream work, teamwork. Let me back in. Let me get back to the fold. Final outcome. Final outcome. Liar, liar, pants on fire, Ace of Swords in reverse. So nope, she's dishonest. She lacks logic. It's a no card. You're not going to be allowed. She's been cut out. She knows she's getting cut out. Everything she does is for unnoble purposes. She's basically unable to express the truth. And it's a lot of harsh, painful words spoken. A lot of harsh, painful words spoken with the Page of Swords also. And she has Arrested Development being a page. So it's like a child having a fit spread. Basically, it's like two Arrested Development children taking down their family and expecting to turn around after I ran away with my knapsack and it didn't work out. Can I come back now? It's very, very twisted. But that's what they're hoping for. She's hoping she can get back. So she's going to be pulling the Diana card and trying to look like she's charitable, like she is that Six of Pentacles where, you know, she can do things, act charitable, act, you know, humanitarian. She's going to try to act loving and empathetic. She's going to be trying to mirror Catherine because she sees how Catherine is getting like a standing ovation by the world by her video, and how the positive energy is off the charts. And she's not coping too well, so she needs to align herself, obviously. She needs to be around the person she idolizes so she can mirror it, and that's what she wants to do. She wants to mirror Catherine. She really is trying to mirror, and she's going to try and mirror Diana, too. Her way of doing things, hitting the ground running, and it's my way or the highway, I'm going to be the boss, fell so flat, and she realizes her way did not work, and she's still not capable of growing or producing anything because she will always be a challenge with that Page of Swords. She will always be the critical, unpleasant know-it-all who's constantly making errors, pointing out the errors of other people. Hey, let me redo the monarchy. Let me modernize the monarchy. I know it all. Let me do it. Queen Elizabeth should step aside and let me take her spot and let Harry be the king. This was how entitled she has been, what she tried in the past, in case you're unaware and you're new here. She really wanted to step into Queen Elizabeth's shoes. And it was absolute hilarious. She wanted to have an apartment next to her. She wanted to get close to her. So now she wants to get close to Catherine and William. And Harry wants to get close to William. They desperately need that mirroring. But it's nothing but trying to hide their truths, hide their fraudulent behavior, bury their demons, literal insanity. It's a fantasy card. They're full of delusions, illusions, and they just want to try to blur the lines of what's truth and what's not true. And that would be, I hate to say it, I think what the Markle family is now doing. They're trying to blur the lines over Harry visiting Mr. Markle, because I don't remember that whatsoever. I remember 5.5 years ago them complaining. He never asked for her hand. Well, all of a sudden now he asked for her hand. I've heard it out of all of their mouth. So I'm quite unhappy with that. And that moon card is a 1 and an 8. So they're hoping through the lies and that blurred lines of insanity and obscuring truths can create a new focus, a new reality, and then they can walk back in, and then they can manifest what they want through hiding truths, and that they will take a risk on them and let them in so they can get back to the fold. I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.